How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Today's stream won't be too terribly long because not everything is even set up. Once again, for those that know, I had some PC problems a few weeks ago. I had to get some new parts, had to do some things to fix some stuff, but that's okay. With that being said, though, we're going to stream for a little bit. We're going to have a little bit of fun. I haven't talked to you guys practically all weekend. At least Bot Rix is here. There's somebody. But my own normal chat bot isn't up. Some of the redeems on the Twitch side probably don't work. Not right now, at least. I still have to reinstall everything on my external. So it's just, it's gonna be fun. But this is just a stream to say hello and hang out with everybody. The check-in, I'm sure, doesn't even work because my streamer bot's not set up. So the one time you jump in and do it first off, it doesn't even work since nothing is set up on streamer bot anymore. That will be fixed during the week. Hopefully, though, if I get to sit down and do it. Evo was fun. I love seeing the cosplayers. It's like my favorite thing to do.
He's hot!
Watching the cosplayers while I'm there. Checking out all the nice new games and the announcements. What's up, Shobu? How you doing? How you doing? I have a feeling that I should be talking to people real quick before heading off into space, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Shobu, I'm so sad that Sonic didn't come out just yet. I know we talked about it. I need to find another Sonic game unless I just wait to do what I want to do.
Anything you need, Commander?
Goodbye.
We'll
I think there's
time,
not much I
Lieutenant.
need to say to you.
Commander?
So today, yeah, we're just going to be hanging out, having a good time, playing a game for a little bit, seeing how everybody else is doing. We'll move on from there. Superstars or something? Superstars is do I have Superstars? That's the hold on. Let me Google so I don't pull up my own PSN dashboard.
You want to ask me something, Commander?
What is that? Did I just get that or not? That's what I'm trying to think. I might have that because there was a big sale and I got that. I think I got that. I have the newest one, the 2025 Shadow X Sonic game on live. I think I don't know. I think I have it. I'll have to check.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding.
But I do have a few in the back.
Very patient.
Backlog.
I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity.
Thank you for the sub, the 63
When one of my
months
people
from
joins with
Rainy.
an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
Were you talking about becoming a union? So we trying to link up?
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge.
The simple stuff works. The simple stuff works. I think, get Baby and Headpat to work.
Entangled in a single rapturous whole.
But some stuff is broken, so keep that in mind, everybody.
In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
So bonding with someone, again, people were laughing and saying this is kind of like Avatar, but yeah, it's a life-changing event. Being bonded with someone like that. Let me hydrate. Do I even have water up here? I do, along with my energy drink. Well, that's what happens when you get a new fan. Get a new fan and you what's it called? Yeah, you reapply some why am I forgetting what that stuff's called? It's not sealant. I mean, it practically is sealant, but you guys didn't work on planes, so you wouldn't know what sealant is used for, even though it's kind of in the name. But what is that? What is that? What is the goopy stuff called? Wow, thermal paste. Look at me, yeah, thermal paste. Oh man, look at you. Yeah, I had to manually reset all that up. I had to not rig, but I had to reset up my model and everything. I haven't even tested if everything works. Am I embarrassed? I'm embarrassed. Am I in love? I changed the eyebrows on it a little bit. Why is my mouth not moving? See? Look at that. We found a bug already. My mouth is not moving. I didn't set something up correctly. The fact that my mouth is not moving is freaking me out. Okay, but everything's back. Mask off. Very simple. Very simple. Yeah, we got a nice little smug smile. All right. Wow, what? How the hell did I mess up love? What is this? What did I do wrong with love? Yeah, I have to reset all this stuff. This is a good test. It's a good little fun, happy time to see what is still broken and what needs to be fixed. I essentially lost everything on that SSD. The SSD for other people as well apparently died after 2.5 years. So yeah, that bang is what happened to my SSD. So I had to get a whole new SSD. Couldn't recover the data. And SSDs were all my stuff. Luckily, it's where I stored most of my games.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying?
But things like my chat bot and
No.
my
Oh no.
stream stuff. I lost some videos. Gone. I lost a lot of
I'm trying to
stuff.
explain why I have been so reserved.
But that's okay. It's not. It's just an update. It's not even complaining about it. Just an update. Like a lot of stuff's just gone and has to be reset.
And grow as a society.
It's more than just sex. Hold on.
That is
Chat.
why
Chat.
I have never. I mean, that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
Oh. We will make more. I had to get a name brand SSD this time because I was not doing it. I had a brand called Sun East. I thought Sun East would be fine because, you know, I looked at the reviews at the time and it was good. But then I came back and everybody had the same review of what happened to me. After some years, it just stopped working. So I had to give me a SanDisk. There's no rush to
I
fall
want
in
you to
love.
be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
Yes, disguise hasn't been set up yet.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research.
I should
never really thought about it.
view rewards. Can I
Not until
turn
met
them
you.
off during
You
the
are
stream?
Very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
Okay, I can enable and disable some. All the sound effects should be fine because all the sound effects go through Blurp, and that's a website. It's not anything that I had to manually do. So super secret stash, I'm gonna turn that off because I do know that doesn't work. Disguise doesn't work because that hasn't been set up. I did, like I said, you guys checked baby as well. I made sure to get that one. I took the however ever minutes it took me to get that set up for you guys. I think that's it. That doesn't work. All the sound effects should be good. Big baby I set up. And head pat, like I said, I believe I set up. So yeah, nothing too crazy. It's all just a happy end of the week stream. Nice little relaxed day for you guys. You are very special to me. Yeah, I understand.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand,
You,
Shepard.
oh no.
There's too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
You lost your Excel sheet? That's horrible.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yeah, I mean, you probably would have came over here and actually just ripped something out of my computer. I knew it. It is heartbreaking. It everything you love and hope to nurture just gets exploded all in an instant, and it's just gone. Shobu though, yeah, I might have to spin something out. We'll see. For the thing that even by me speaking like this, you might be like, what am I talking about? But you know the thing, yeah. I'm gonna see what I have, and I might just pick something from the series. Yeah. You saw what I did there? Oh my man. Yeah, I'll have to spin something
Looking
out.
for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
What do we have here? If I spin something out, now you got me hooked on saying it like that. If I do that though, I might do that this week. I might not wait all the way until what you said next month is when everything else is now saying that stuff will come out. Yeah, I might not wait that long. It'll do me better to get something started sooner.
Commander.
Then again, it might not, but we'll find out. You want to thank me?
What for, Garrus?
Because we took out that guy, huh?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost. You were right about
Exactly, you get it.
killing him.
You get it.
Solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
Speaking of Sonic, though, and Spin Dash, it reminds me of, for some reason, Smash Brothers. I am thinking, I don't know when I do this or how often I do it. I would potentially do it once a week if I really wanted to. But I need to find a game that everybody could get for free. I'm thinking of going through Start GG and setting up like weekly tournaments or something. That's what I used to do. I don't remember, again, Shobu, since you were here for it, I don't remember since it was many years ago. Did I do those weekly or did I do those like monthly? I feel like I did it weekly. They are almost spur of the moment. But maybe I'll find like a free Steam game or something that we can have a tournament for. There was the free VTuber fighter. But I'll have to find something. I should stop looking. I'm over here getting caught up in wanting to do that at the same time. But yeah, so that people can actually see the results and stuff at any point in time, and we could have some type of tournament. Doing something to get people interactive and maybe get a couple of button mashers back on the stream. It was weekly. Oh man. Nice. It was. I'm glad you remember.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
We're full of puns today. Ashley,
Commander?
you're mad at me. Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
What's the occasion?
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the first contact war ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Flounder.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
Your files are clean.
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Oh, that's what. Oh, I see. I don't remember that. That's why you're spaced races, because your family lineage is the only one to surrender to aliens.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
That's a polite way to put
Williams
it.
has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What the hell is this? Dirty Fox Games. Chat, don't worry about me. I'm looking up stuff on Steam, and Dirty Fox Games is a company. I don't know what I was looking up. Don't worry.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
Why would you say it like that? No.
You're a valuable part of my crew, Williams. If I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenka. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I think they made a visual novel game, which is actually funny because it's called Furry VTuber.
I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Rex, are you happy about what happened?
Moment with you, Shepard.
We got your armor back.
You ever go on any missions like ours before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Adventures?
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
A diplomat?
I guess even politicians have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different.
Oh.
He wanted me to erase his past. Get
How do you
rid
do
of
that?
an old friend who knew too much.
Oh, that doesn't sound.
His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
What?
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first.
Oh, backstory,
We
dude.
spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
Who got him?
Which one of you made it first?
It was a tie.
That doesn't sound possible.
I brought back his head. She got the rest of him. As far as I know, we both got paid. Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
And then what happened? You guys laugh and then fight it out?
So what did you do?
Well, I was going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders. Huh. She always was a bit of a softie.
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days, I chased her through that station. Used my entire store of ammunition. Had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone. Life support was failing. But I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
Smash Legends. I've been seeing this pop up all over my feed, so we're gonna add that. I'm telling you, chat, we're multitasking right now. This is just a chill little session to hang out with you guys, talk to you. How's you guys' weekend been? As we find out what happened between Rex and this bounty he had. Did you guys do anything eventful this weekend? People were asking. I went out to Evo. I got in. Sadly, I didn't sign up and compete this year, but I had a good time nonetheless. Got to see a bunch of the top fighting game competitors in the world. I got to talk to some producers of some of the games. I got to talk to the producer of Tekken. And we sat there and we literally hugged it out. It was really refreshing meeting somebody like that out here. I did a lot of stuff. I got to do a lot of stuff. But there was so much more I wish I could have did. Chat, I'm going to throw you a curveball. Have you guys ever looked up? This game is apparently, very positive. Have you guys ever checked out Fast Penguin? I'm just looking at stuff as we play. I know this is gonna be a terrible VOD, but we're just hanging out. Have you guys ever played Fast Penguin? Because I don't know. I didn't know it had very positive reviews. I'm just looking at free games that anybody can get. I might throw that on stream one day just to see. Oh, I was working on your card game. That's a busy weekend.
I assume the Asari Commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut. So I headed back to the diplomat to give her the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
Is Killer Instinct really free? It is a free-to-play game, actually. That would make sense. Oh, yeah. You might be onto something. I'm gonna get everybody to play some Killer Instinct. Some KI. We'll gauge it out one day. I don't know which day, but we'll gauge it out maybe someday this week. We'll gauge it out, see if people care. And then I'll just literally create a tournament and get some people signed up, and we'll have a nice little tournament day. That'll be something.
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
That is true, Brawlhalla. I don't know how many people play Brawlhalla still. But it is easily accessible, and it's on multiple systems for people that want to play. And I think it has crossplay.
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes. Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
The Tale of Fighting Nymphs, which is very positive. What? What am I looking at here? I
So
see.
long, Rex.
What a nice
Shepard.
and wholesome story. So long story short, our buddy Rex got sent out on a mission to go take somebody out. That person lived, no fault to him. And he used that to his advantage to be a paid bodyguard until that person
Feels like
died.
We're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
Feels like we're getting near the end. Hold on. I got this game going by faster than I thought.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
Oh yeah. You definitely were. Netherverse mostly negative. An important
I've
part.
done this without you, Telly.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens.
No, not
They
us.
just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear.
Not
But
us.
you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna miss you when you go back to your own people.
I am.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
Best girl.
I should go.
It's so sad we can't romance her
See you
yet.
later.
All right, let's go out of space, do an actual mission. Let me check my data pad, the journal. What do we have going on? Vermeer. The Solarian resistance team on Vermeer was informed about Saren. The message was unclear. The council fears the team is in danger. That is a very big mission. Saren is searching for the conduit. Works against time. The Geth. Interesting. Those are all main mission. What about side missions? We won't. I do want to check out the Cerberus mission, but besides that, we won't really do any side missions. Wow. Oh man, I just realized I don't even have the ad timer. Setting up streamer bot shouldn't be too difficult because I can take somebody else's code to put majority of what I had on their back. So like the streamer warning, not the streamer, the ad warnings and stuff like that can all be taken care of. I have to manually make code again for redeems, for some other stuff. So hopefully that'll be what this week gets squared away. The Hunter x Hunter fighting game. It looks interesting, to say the least. I've looked into it a little bit. I think it'll be fun. I don't know the longevity of this game. I don't have too many opinions on it. I probably could have played it, to be honest. I probably could have played it on a few occasions, and I just haven't picked it up. I don't think it's going to last long either. It's going to hit a nice niche fan service section, and people will be happy with it for a little bit, but I don't think it'll last too long. I agree with that. The planet Binthu, or Binthu. Let's go to Binthu. Man, it sounds like me when I'm running. All out of breath, tired. I think it'll be cool for a little bit. I'm hoping it's a cheaper title when it comes out. Kill la Kill had a game. That thing, it didn't last long. I have that, even though all the time it's super cheap. Most of the time it costs like $1.99 instead of the $20 that it normally comes out as when it's not on sale. And the problem with that game, one is the character selection. Not that there isn't characters to pick from, but when you first start the game, almost all the characters are locked behind story progression. So you have to play the story to unlock characters. Like, I think you only have 2, maybe 4 characters unlocked at the beginning of the game, out of maybe like 12. I didn't see what cluster has been thou. I guess I should look that up. That might be beneficial. You need to investigate the planet Benthu in the Attica Transverse. Okay, the Attica Transverse. I don't know what that is. I don't know where that is. I've never done this before. So hopefully it's not too terribly difficult. It might be this little section here, actually. Turns out it's not. Okay. Yeah, the Hunter x Hunter game isn't fully out yet. I've only seen it playable at these fighting game competitions.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down.
Okay.
You need to go ground side and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Okay, sounds like I'm destroying some stuff. Would you guys be freaked out in real life when we eventually get space travel to this caliber? That's clearly where I need to land. Survey all these other planets real quick. Bumble, let me ask you, because I don't know how in depth you may have played any of the games from this specific publisher. How do you feel about Sega as a whole? How do you feel about Sega games? At this point, get you off. Yeah, Earth is not where we want to be at right now. Earth does not sound as fun as I thought it was. But Sega IP, how do you guys feel about Sega games? I know you're recording, but thank you, Baka, for being here. Look at their game list. Go for it. Trying to think off the top of my head. You have things like Knights, which always was a fan favorite. I believe they are the owners of things like Jet Set Radio. Of course, I'm naming super old stuff, but still, those are some of the more notable games that people have liked growing up with. Down recon probe. Let's go to this anomaly. Check this out first. The things that they have now currently is stuff like Atlas, since they now have taken over ownership of them. So like all the Persona games and things of that nature is now their property. But I just want to gauge your personal opinion. You don't have to shy away if you don't like any of their games. You can say that. It's fine. Growing up, I didn't really experience a lot of the Sega games myself. So I might go through a renaissance of sorts to see what they really have to offer. Because of course that used to be the big three. Sega and used to be, but before Microsoft, it used to just be what? Sega, Nintendo, and Sony. Am I going to be able to make it over this? I'm very doubtful at this point. Catch onto the green. Green is good. Green is gold. At an angle? Come on. You haven't touched any of their games? You've never played any of the Persona games? I just threw myself off. What am I doing? I didn't touch any Persona game until Persona 5 Royal. And I enjoyed it a lot, even though I never finished it. But I became a fan of the Persona series after that. When they took over the Yakuza franchise, I love that. Shenmue, I've never played, but I know that that has some high popularity. The last decade or so. Last two games you played in Sega was Persona 5, which just didn't appeal to you, and Sonic Adventure 2, which you played religiously. So based off of those two, you know, it's a mixed bag on how you feel on Sega as a whole. What the hell is this? It's a Protean artifact. Circle, 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 triangle. Examine. What is this? A small, irregular shaped slot in the underside. Looks as if some would fit. Some kind of oddly shaped key or trinket. But where such an object could be found is a mystery you are unlikely to ever solve. What? I've never done... I don't know what that's there for. I think they probably put out good games. Just none that appeal to you personally. That's fair. You didn't like the Saturn? What? I'm shocked. You didn't like the Saturn? Genesis, I'm starting to realize more and more people found Genesis to be top tier. I didn't realize how much people liked the Genesis. And I never even got to play a Genesis before my life. Genesis was good? Really? It's funny. Not Genesis related, but Sega and Sonic related. I keep looking into Sonic Riders again because I'm very Even though it's not going to be the #1 best-selling racing game, but I'm excited for Crossworlds just because they're bringing back the boards. And I used to play Sonic Riders almost religiously. It did what yeah, Sega does what Nintendo don't. Yeah. That is what they would say. Fall back. We need just a good push. I am terribly stuck. Catch on, catch on, catch on, catch on. Nothing. It's not happening. We're falling backwards. I might just take us back to Normandy. And then I'll redeploy. Riders and Heroes will forever be your favorites of the series. Yeah. They were top tier. I didn't realize how in-depth Heroes was. In the sense of, with each team, you play the game differently. So, Team Sonic, you're playing through the game on like normal difficulty. Shadow's team, you're playing on hard, basically. And they had 2 more teams, right? I know Chaotix, so SBO and Vector, and what's the little B guy's name? I don't know. Those 3, they played the game completely differently. They had like more of a mission based section. Oh, the other team is Team Amy. Team Amy, which is Amy, Big, and I think Cream. Franklin the bee. Is it really Franklin? Franklin's a turtle, not a bee. There's a joke in there somewhere, guys. But yeah, Amy's team was on easy mode. So you had an easy, medium, easy, normal, hard mode, and then you had a completely different style of play. You haven't played any of the Sega games? Really, Rainy? It's funny because I'm not surprised. Like, Sega just seems so niche. People that like Sega, from what I've seen, people that like Sega, they love Sega. What the heck is this? Crashed probe. Square, circle, 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 triangle, square. There's more. Kinetic buffer. Got some good stuff out of it. Played quite a few of the Bandai Namco games. Ooh. I see. I see. Bandai does have some good games. I'm sure you would like Metaphor. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure you would like it. It was on sale, I think, once. And it wasn't a huge discount, but it was slightly cheaper. Ever so slightly cheaper. I feel bad, I'm really losing my train of thought. I had something interesting to say about... It wasn't along the lines of... So recently I've been watching... I hear other people. What the hell is this? What are these sound effects? Hold on. Can you guys hear this? It sounds like maybe debris falling. What was that? I've been interested in watching this super long form content of people showing off the IPs that are still, putting them in a tier list of what's dead and what's still alive, in a sense, of which IPs for each major company is still going on. So they've broken it up. The person that I've been watching has broken it up by, I believe, by big companies such as like Nintendo and maybe some of Sony. But they've done smaller categories of just publishers to an extent. So things like Bandai IPs that are still around, and then...
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
Hold on, what are these dead people? A monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the... What? What?
This will not be easy.
What are we talking about here? Where's the monkey-like creature that we're talking... What? I'm so confused. But watching a timeline of what games were on what publisher slash IP slash console, and seeing if there's been any recent iterations of those games, or if those games are basically dead and forgotten, it's been very interesting. They do have most of the Digimon games. Shin Megami Tensei. It's so funny because I believe in order, the Persona games are a spin-off of Shin Megami. One of them is a Shin Megami. One of them is a spin-off of the other. But I think that Persona is the spin-off of the Shin Megami series. Got you.
Securing point.
It sucks. Yeah, I don't even know when the ads are popping up because the bot's not here. Okay, so they said something about a monkey. What? I need to check all the monkey colony. Oh, what the hell is this? Check the monkey colonies. Oh, this is just an outlandish scavenger hunt. What other popular IPs from Sega that, yeah, I never got the chance to really play. I never really played the Crazy Taxi franchise, even though nothing's wrong with it. I just never personally played it. And then I never got to play the Jet Set Radios. What the hell are these monkeys? These are supposed to be monkeys? These are evolved monkeys? What the heck? I mean, they're kind of cute, but they're kind of ugly at the same time. Oh, don't tell me I need to go through literally each one. What? What? I need to go through each one? Oh, this is a task. This is interesting. So none of these monkeys had the key. All right, there's one down. That's a nice little redeem. Did he... I don't know if he set it up that way, but does it play an audio sound when you redeem it? Or just does that text in chat? That's a smart redeem. It's smart and it's unique. I was gone for 2 days. Yeah, we get an only stream before GTA 6. It got delayed again. People are not happy about this GTA 6 delay. The hazard has me a little nervous. I need to get back to my vehicle. Make our way to this monkey colony. Hopefully I haven't missed it out of sheer, I don't know, impatience. You just need the... I forget how to make affiliate. No, well... I still don't know if the whole affiliate program is really going to go away or not, because of them changing the monetization. Help me, are you excited to play GTA? Would you, are you planning on getting it? Did you play 5 at all? That is a question. Playing GTA is so, it's addicting. When you have a group of people to play with, when you just spawn in a random lobby and people just start killing you for no reason, sometimes that's you know, sometimes I don't feel like doing that. Okay, there's an entrance here. I'm assuming this is going to be where we need to go. Why would there be an entrance here, of all places? Start searching these monkeys. You need 7 more followers and 3 concurrent viewer average. True. Yeah, I feel like having the concurrent viewers is the hardest part. Well, we're gonna have to step inside because I don't know what's inside here. I have no clue what's inside here. But I think you'll be able to get it relatively quickly. The concurrent viewers, you could literally just have... What counts as concurrent viewers? So in my head, I'm like, if you have a bot, that might count too. But it probably doesn't. But there's ways to get around it. Concurrent chatters. So they have to be chatting. Fair enough. Not a big GTA fan. Just played the first one with your uncle. I wasn't a big GTA fan growing up. So I would watch people play. Like if I went over people's houses. Back in the times where people really went over each other's houses to play games and have fun. So I would watch other people play. and I wouldn't really care to play, even though they had all the fun cheat codes and all the extra stuff that you could do. I don't know, I just wasn't a big GTA person. I've never failed. That's my first fail because I autopiloted my head and I failed on an easy decryption. Chat, that's literally my first time failing ever. I mindlessly just kept pressing. I did it again. Okay, I gotta say it out loud. I'm so thrown off right now. What? X, circle, triangle, X. I don't know how I messed that up. What the hell? Oh my goodness. But I didn't really start playing GTA until GTA 5, which, you know, came out on everything multiple times, multiple ways. I didn't get it until I think I got it on Xbox my first time around, and now I have it on both Xbox and PlayStation. I'm pretty sure. I know for a fact I have it on PlayStation, so I hope I don't have it confused and I got it on PlayStation only and I didn't get it on Xbox. But I've never beaten the story mode for any GTA. I haven't taken the time to dive into that. I went straight into the online because there's just so much you can do. And that's before all the roleplay mod stuff came out where everybody's role-playing. Why is there a bunch of stuff to shoot? I don't know if I should be concerned, but there's places for cover. What's the layout looking like? So it's in one of these two back areas. You only like San Andreas? Summoning a car on the mountain and driving off it. People literally just had fun when they were playing all the old GTA games. That's all they would do. Stuff like that. Get the tanks and blow other people up. The infamous hot coffee takeout. Which one of these monkeys has the module? What is this?
He dropped the data module!
It is a miracle the data module is still intact. Your pilot should be able to relay this info to your superiors.
There we go. We got it. I have a gut feeling that there's somebody out here that's going to try and stop us when we leave. Gotta give him something to chat about, true. Very true. And it's so much harder on Twitch than it. Oh, there's people.
Action. I've lost contact. I have a shot.
Okay, why do I feel like this is harder than it needs to be? How about, what do I want you guys to run with? You can go to this, and you can keep running your shotgun tally. Oh, behind us? Oh, this is a death. It's a death, chat. Emotes is the driving force. Being able to have emotes is so nice. You've had one waiting for you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So from here, we got the module, right? Paragon went up again. 18. What? What? This is a bug! I can infinitely
Ready.
Boost my Paragon? It's an interesting bug. I'm gonna keep doing it. It's gonna slow down the game. Sorry, chat, but hold on. I've never... What kind of bug is this? I'm finding glitches? What? Look at the positive of me dying. We're gonna max it out. I'm gonna have all these crazy options. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm in the way. I'm in the way. Let me. Can I slide out to the side? Yeah. Look, the number keeps going up. Chat, and it's behind me. Look at that. Look at that. Girls for bugging out the game. For cheating.
Let's give it everything we've got.
I'm gonna make it to 500
punishment
first, and then I'll stop. That's crazy. You're definitely not supposed to be able to do this. Again, if it makes you guys feel better, I'm doing this on console, and it's not like I'm not doing it on a... Look, my Paragon is maxed out now! The top left? Oh, shit! What? That's crazy. What a glitch. I'm gonna do it a little bit more just to make sure. What? Yo, I might have to come back and clip this later. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened. All I gotta do is keep clicking on this monkey. Chat, can we take a minute to say, why does this monkey look like this? This is a monkey. This is an evolved monkey. We have evolved from monkeys. And these are what monkeys evolved from themselves. We're just all Digimon in a very different tree. I'm over here trying to figure out how to move myself. The monkey's not having a good time though, chat. It's just trapped there. It's literally just trapped there, and if I look at it and try and talk to it, my Paragon just keeps going up. Apparently, I'm just really a good guy. Maybe I'm petting the monkey. These are monkeys, yeah. Maybe I'm petting the monkey. Maybe that's what's raising my good person bonus. I'm not a chaotic neutral. I'm a lawful good right now. Petty. I mean, yeah, it's a mutant. Wow. Maxing out the Paragon just like that is crazy. Wow. I'm going to save that. That's actually insane. Way to find a bug. Let me do curls. I do owe some curls after finding a glitch. I deserve a reward for finding a glitch. I wonder if that's ever been found. And I don't know what triggered it. What? Hey, that might be something, chat. That might be something notable. Oh, of course you hope that. Let's turn the game on. Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm assuming the Zoid was put on Discord, right? I'm weird in the sense of, even though obviously you can use Discord on mobile, right? I have a weird preference, because that's all it is a preference. And I use like certain applications on certain devices only. So like, in the sense of, or I prefer to use it on certain devices only. So like when I'm mainly on Discord, that's when I'm actually sitting at the computer. That's my main time, when I'm actually on Discord and I'm actually looking at stuff and replying. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because I'm more comfortable in the sense of I'll have like YouTube playing, and then I'll be able to go back and forth super simply with something, you know, mildly entertaining or something keeping my brain active instead of just scrolling and looking at servers. And see, yeah, something as simple as hating typing on phone. Yeah. So that's that, and with my computer being all bonked out and out of commission, yeah, I haven't checked Discord. So I do apologize for that. But understandably, my weird personal preference is what's giving me the reason not to check Discord at all yet. What to yap about? Whatever you want. You see how we keep bumping back and forth of random topics? Help me. We talked about different franchises. We talked about different publishers. We talked about my time at Evo. You do such an excellent job of trying to find stuff to talk about. But I know it's tough because nobody's specifically in that chat. So you're just going off of whatever I reply to. Help me, didn't you have to go do something last week? Or is that this week coming up that you said that you might be gone for a little bit? How did that go, whatever that was? Because my mind, my computer stopped working, so my mind has been all jumbled. And this weekend was a mess, chat. This weekend was a mess. I'm not going to talk about it too much because it'll turn into me complaining. But it was a rough weekend, chat. It was rough. Go there. Go there. I'm going to back up here. And hopefully we can make this work. Again, maybe you should use your pistol. And you should use a rifle. It's been a minute, so I don't know what your guys' perks are. I know that Tally's really good with shotguns. What's this one do? Only available when using shotguns. Fires a blast of particles, inflicting damage plus 50% to any enemy within 2 meters. So, yeah, I really do want you using shotguns. Pistols is always good, too. Boost accuracy. Increases damage and headshots. Purges weapon heat on use. That's really good, so you don't overheat. We'll have you rock out with your pistol. What about you, Liara? Your throw's immaculate. Throwing people all over the place. So yeah, help me. What did you have to do if you want to repeat what you had to do? If not, just tell us how it went. Good one, not me. As I switch back to look at Twitch, I just want to be lawful good. No, I don't. I like being chaotic. Chaotic neutral is what's more entertaining, because then you can be good or bad. It just depends on your mood. Increase your throw to 1,250 newtons. I think it's obvious that it's big, but in my head canon, I'm just like, that sounds so big. that sounds like a lot of force. It's a lot of newtons. Increase radius. Warp, barrier stasis, electronics. Sorry, scientist. Instead of commando, you're a scientist, which reduces recharge time of all biotics by 14%. First aid heals an additional 70 points of damage. And reduces... I'm having a hard time reading. Reduces charge time on first aid by 40%. Not bad. You went to the semifinals of the English contest on Tuesday. Got second place, but for some reason, they put me in first place on a Facebook post. Hey, that's a W. The fact that you came in second place. I'm a little iffy about if people misplace me and say I finished higher or lower. But sometimes that's just out of your control. I mean, you getting your second place was all in your control, so that's good. But them putting you as first, it's whatever. I think what I would do is, like, I wouldn't go out and say I came in first. I just say, if anybody ever asked, like, oh no, I came in second, they just misplaced it. Besides that, just let it be. We're gonna try and hug these walls as we kill these Geth, these robots. That's a destroyer? That's not good. Did they kill it? No. I'm over here shooting my own teammate. There we go. Playing a little bit smarter, a little bit slower. You be chaotic neutral, but you're chaotic evil. You might be. You might just be. Got a lot of money from that. I don't need money in this situation. You got into the team for the finals. How many more competitions do you have this year? Actually, what? It's almost summertime, so you might be almost done, depending on location. Depending on location, you might almost be done. Am I a clown and can't move? Oh, there's two more. Just this one on the 20th. That was slow but good. I am. I try my best because it puts happiness into some people. Tomorrow's your last day of school. Hold on, you're on summer break? Question mark. What's the plans? What's the plans? Having that be your last day of school is awesome. What month is it? Holy cow! It is late in the year. Hold on, for school times, for like US stuff. It is late in the year. Hold on. That's a little wild. It's been so long. Prepare for great exams. If you don't get the auto pass, you're gonna get the auto pass. You've been working very hard. So you've been around for a couple months, right? And I've mainly been streaming on the weekends. And when you've been here for the weekends, you know, we've talked about your schooling and you doing your homework and making sure that you've taken care of what you can, what's in your control. And I think you've been putting in a good amount of work, and you'll be fine. You'll get that auto pass. I don't know how many other people you discuss any of your schoolwork with, especially if you go to other people's streams. I don't know if you guys talk about your schoolwork, but I think from my interactions with you, I truly believe that you'll be fine and you'll get the auto pass. You've been working very hard, and I'm very glad to see all that hard work pay off, just like in the competition. You guys came in second place. Thank you to the hearts. You gotta do all that. We're just,
hey,
we're just
Commander,
talking.
next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I have to go.
He has jokes because we had to kill a bunch of zombies in the last section of the game. Actually, I'm a little slow because I didn't want to ask people how they felt about the last mission. I think that is technically the main last mission that we did. So I should have asked for just more dialogue. It's a habit. You guys are so kind. You guys are so kind. We're just trying to spread happiness to people. Shobu, tell me.
Anything you need, Commander?
I know you're, again, you tell me this every time, you're not super huge into Fortnite, but you do play it for the people because you're an excellent friend. How are you feeling about the Star Wars Season Pass? I didn't realize that's what it was going to be, and I started it up a little bit, and I had fun. Nothing crazy. I do want to check out the Star Wars exclusive world just to see what is going on.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
But I think it's cool.
I didn't
It's
figure you'd
fine.
have time to talk with all that's going on. There's got to be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
We do get new dialogue, chat. Okay. Other topics. You guys saw the shit show that was the Power World lawsuit. Actually, that's something that I think everybody here would have something to say about. I haven't seen any updates on it recently, but when that lawsuit first came out and all that stuff started, it was very, very interesting. Nintendo, back to I know Power World isn't Sega, but you know, Sega does what Nintendo don't. But Nintendo was not having it. Anybody else having a creature capturing game that one had anything that could look similar or have a ball catching mechanic, even though it was based on a patent that I think either, don't quote me on this, but I think it was either copied by other people or it was already something that other people had done, and Nintendo only chose to bully Power World about it. Not saying that Power World didn't deserve it, in the sense of you got to be a little bit more creative with what you're making. You can show that you were inspired by something, but you might want to work just a little bit harder sometimes on making sure that your own properties look maybe a little bit more different. Gotta have maybe a slightly different stylization, stuff like that. But Nintendo crying about it the way that they did, they're already such a big company, and I guess the ultimate fear would be that Power World takes customers away from Nintendo, and I'm sure that's what Nintendo wants to not let happen. But it's fine. Competitors bring out the best in each company. At least that's what they're supposed to do. They can wait.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. That a briefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
They don't care what's coming. But yeah, overall, it shouldn't be that big of a problem that's going on right now. If Power World's doing something that's successful, then maybe Nintendo should be taking inspiration from them and just doing it better, since they have so much more manpower and resources than the people at Power World has. You've been enjoying what Fortnite has had to offer currently? I have too. Oh, I haven't hopped on. I haven't played the actual Battle Royale mode yet. So yeah, I do want to see what those ships are looking like. I'm not surprised that they are annoying. That's what I want to say. I'm not surprised at all that they're annoying. I can see the TIE fighters coming through, hitting people. Pew, 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 pew. That's not how they sound like. I don't have enough reverb. I don't have enough of that. But we'll do my childlike shot sounds. Them just going through, pew, 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 just blowing people up. I could see it. I don't think they had issues in the same sense, because they didn't sit there and sue. There was no lawsuits towards Temtem and Nexon. And on top of that, on Switch, I think you can get both Temtem and Nexon. Nexomon, can't you? This is worth a Google, chat. We're gonna check. Google. I'm pretty positive you can get Nexomon on Switch. Get it on Steam. You can get it on Switch. So, yeah, there's no problem with that. Temtem. What is Temtem on? Temtem's on PlayStation? No way. Temtem's also on Switch. So, yeah. That's how you know that Nintendo didn't have an issue with them, because they allowed them on their platform. Power World is not on Switch. Not at all. The patents do limit other people's creativity. Sorry, chat, as we're moving around talking about such different topics. People are here for Mass Effect, and they're like, we're talking about patents.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Furnace.
But the patents, it's how they specifically put them into place after this one game. Because the timing of when they did it, I believe timelines was a big issue in the internet's point of view, I'll say, quote unquote, because of what some of the patents didn't come out until after Power World. It's like they specifically saw something that they didn't like, and they're like, oh, let's get this patented real quick so that then we can legally complain about it. The catching mechanic was dumb. It was terrible. It's been a while since I've looked at what people have posted about it. And that's the beauty of the internet, because again, nothing anybody says on the internet, or even some stuff that you find, I say some stuff that you find, you should 100% believe anyways, because not everybody's truthful. You don't know, unless you know that person's character and who they are as a person. And I mean, if you've done your own research to see that this person doesn't lie, or they're not just pulling stuff out of thin air, then you don't necessarily know what to believe, because people can spin their own tale for anything. But to my knowledge, what I have heard, I say that getting to the point of what I heard, I think people were saying that other people did catching mechanics either around the same time or even before some of the Pokemon stuff. Which again, this would be way back in the 90s though. But I was hearing that apparently somebody else did it first, and people should be patenting some stuff that Nintendo has done and getting mad at Nintendo for copying them. Will that happen? Likely not, because of manpower. But there's just so many things in that whole case that's it's gross. It's all just a power play.
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
Yeah, same. I'm not like a huge fan of Power World. I haven't even played it. But what Nintendo was getting mad about, it just, it's petty. It's petty and power flexing, beating up on a little guy in the sense of they're not that big of a company, comparatively. And yeah, Rhino and Creatures, something like Banjo and Kazooie did do that first. So many other people could claim stuff against them first, and that's a Rare property. Who owns Rare right now? Rare current IP ownership, because I don't know a better way to Google that. Rare's intellectual properties is owned by Microsoft. So yeah, Microsoft could sue Nintendo if they wanted to. With that, if we could find that to be true, but Microsoft doesn't care to do that. But yeah, creature writing doesn't make sense. Now, hold on. What's that monster's name? Power World. I'm gonna say it out loud so you guys know what I'm looking at. Power World Lizard. Lizard. Now, writing on monsters should be. It's controversial, you know, who really did that first. But a monster riding you, that Lovander, the monster riding you. Hey, they did it first. I don't know. Oh man, Power World is funny. I will say that Power World is funny. And exactly, yep. Pokemon being designed after Dragon Quest. Like, man, Nintendo is just, they're a little insane.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt a girl, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
I'm just saying, you know, that's a monster. Talking about patents. Shepard's wondering what the hell is happening. Now that patents is good conversation. It's good stuff to think about.
Tapping that deep must have shocked the hell out of you.
Not as much as it shocked Vernus. It killed him. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
One ass. I don't know why mentally I took that literally. I'm getting a little quiet because I'm trying to hear some of the dialogue and just hearing him say if one ass is enough. Obviously he means like just a mean person, but I don't know why I took that literally in my mind. Actually, I do know why, but I'm not gonna say why because it'll be an excuse. But I'll inform you. You know, I'm a little sleepy. I haven't been sleeping too well these last couple days. Some of it was not my fault. Last night was my fault, Chad. I should have went to bed. I was tired, and instead I just stayed up. I was deadly tired. Like I was dizzyingly tired, and I still stayed up. So it's my fault. But yeah, I don't know why. I took it literally in my head. If one ass was enough to judge a whole race, then you look at it and say, damn, she thick. I don't know. Or damn, he's thick. However you want to look at it. Don't mind me. I'm just talking. Back to the Power World BS. Yeah, it's just garbage. It's literally garbage. If Nintendo didn't have their own problems, if they were coming out with perfect games or near perfect, because let's be honest, games are very subjective, the best word I want to use. Just like beauty in the eye of the beholder. Not everybody is gonna like the same game, right? So if they just make good quality games that the right audience that likes them will like without complaint, as Rainey was saying, because they're not That's not what Nintendo's doing right now. There's so many bugs that's coming out. There's so many problems, so many setbacks. If they just make good quality games for their fan base, then they don't need to worry about what these other companies are doing. So what? Somebody made a game that's similar to Pokemon. You're catching stuff, you're riding on them. You're also building bases. There's no real in-depth Pokemon game that's doing that. I say in-depth because what? Gen 3, you had secret bases. That Gen 3? Ruby, Sapphire, Silver? Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? The S is just kept going. So, I mean, sure, there was a base mechanic in that, but you're not doing anything in-depth in the way that Pal World does it. So, again, my overall opinion, in the most short, sweet, and condensed way, is I'm not necessarily a fan of Pal World, but how that whole case is being handled, because I think it's still going on to this day, is very obnoxious and to an extent pointless.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
There we go. We're getting experience. We're talking to these people, hearing their nice little stories. For the people that aren't used to Mass Effect, I apologize. I understand how stuff can be slow, but you guys are so polite and sticking around, hanging out, having a good time. For those of you who do like Mass Effect, whether it's lurking or just hanging out, thanks for enjoying. Mass Effect is a great franchise. I agree with you guys in that aspect. For the people that are sitting back that do enjoy this. My personal quarters. I don't have anything crazy in here yet. Personal quarters really come into play, I think, starting game 2. In game 3, you can even customize it a little bit. Get some fish. Get something. Have people come visit you in your private quarters. All types of stuff. Let's go back up. I don't think there's anything extra for me to really talk to people about. I said go up, and I chose to go down. Shobu, saying go down gives me a brain blast. There was a video, a very, very old video. Chat, we're just listening to me ramble. There was I should do a just talking stream. If I get the push from you guys first of a topic that I can just keep snowballing into other stuff, I think we'd be very good at just chatting streams. But Shobu, I said we're going down, and it reminded me, you may not remember this directly off the top of your head, but there was a time where me, you, and Baka was recording, and I looked at this recording recently. I don't remember where, but I have it somewhere, and we were doing a red, blue, and yellow Pokemon Let's Play, and we were waiting for Baka. I'm not gonna go into crazy details. You'll understand where this makes sense, but I'm not gonna go into crazy details. But we were waiting for Baka because Baka was the person that was going so slow for whatever reason. But for some reason in the recording, I start singing to myself because I was talking to you, Shobu, and you said something about something going down, and I was like, hey, it goes down in the DMs. It goes down in the DMs. I start just singing, and you're like, hold on. And this is just a highlighted memory, man. When I saw that, I was like, oh, the connectivity used to be so great. Chats, in case you guys have friends or people that you are even just acquainted with that you may meet on the internet, just know they might end up being lifelong friends, and that it's always a pleasure to find people that have some connection to you. And even if people don't stay friends forever, I'm going to spin this positively. Enjoy the moments that you have with them, because that right there is a funny, enjoyable moment that I stumbled upon from the past, and it makes me laugh and giggle now. It does. We need to do a reboot. It was funny. We were having a good time in that recording. The audio, we were having a good time from what I could tell. I would say more, but Baka's not here to defend himself. I'm not gonna do him dirty like that. But there's just funny stuff from the recording from when I watched. And I was laughing. What I will say, because I'm not gonna go any further than that. But what I will say is, I was calling him a liar. Something he did. I was like, why are you lying? Why do you do this? All right, enough of that. Because again, he's not here to defend himself. I'm not that type of person.
Commander?
Dismissed, Chief.
I don't need to talk to y'all. I don't to the people in game, not you guys, chat. I don't need to talk to the people in game. Let me just going for a mission. Wow. I said we'd be short and sweet, and here I am just going. Chat, in case you have friends. You know, you gotta word it like that. You gotta leave that space for people to interpret it into whatever funny thing that they can. And I tell you, Slime Basher, aka Bumble, for me, your humor, even if you're not meaning it to be humorous, some of the stuff you some of the stuff you say, speaking his heart, chat. Some of the stuff you say really tickles me. He is a liar, and I know it. Hey. I save those points for when I'm in stream with them. I'm not trying to be that guy and not give him the chance to defend himself. He's a character. He is a character. Oh man. Oh, I guess we'll start Vermeer. Let me do an actual main mission. I think if this is the mission that I think, chat, I'm not gonna spoil who, but if this is the mission that I think it is, this will make somebody like Rainy happy, because I think we might potentially lose somebody here. I think this is one of the forced sections where we might lose somebody. So we have everybody that we can get as a partner in this game, as a teammate, and there's like 1 or 2 sections in my head that you can potentially lose one of them, or some, we'll say. I don't know. At least let me feign ignorance. I don't know. You may not be, but there's people lurking. Those people care about the game.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
I can get it done. I'm on it.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
Well, you do. You deserve to get paid for what you said. This was just a stream with Pretty Kelly's movie. I mean, it might as well be. It might as well be.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. 5th lead out.
Hey. Some people, I'm sure, not a lot, but I'm sure some people do come just for the stories. Even if they quietly sit there, they just listen to whatever nonsense they hear. Some people need background noise, white noise. Can chatting be considered white noise? People typically use more static sounds as white noise, like literally TV static, or maybe weather noises as white noise. But can we consider chatting as white noise? Vermont. Oh yeah, this looks like. Oh, this is about to be tough. All right. Let me, before I land, hold on. Let me save one more time before I land. I think this is we might have us a story chat right here. You know, subconsciously, That is a joke I had in the back of my head, but I wasn't gonna ask that. I was not gonna ask that. I don't know. I don't know. There's got to be another name for it, right? Oh man.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar.
Mako. Here we are rolling through.
Got a clean drop, Commander.
What a cutscene transition. It's not supposed to work like that, I'm pretty sure. Good job, Joker.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
Yeah.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joker out.
Joker out. Speaking of Joker, Harley Quinn. I feel like I've said this before, but Harley Quinn, perfect type of crazy. Perfect type of crazy. Let's get moving, chat. Let's go through. You guys can't see the mini map because I'm in the way. Can I slide? There's a bunch of red dots. All those are enemies. You gotta find them and neutralize them. You know what's funny is I don't think these were enemies that I just shot down. He'd love to talk. I ignored a question? God, me looking back and forth is so difficult sometimes. I gotta scroll up. Oh, here's a... Wait, hold on. Yeah, you chat and kid. Wow, I did miss that. Right over my head. Right over my head. Fun thought experiment. If you were designing a fighting game, what would it be like? Oh. Okay, that is a question. If I were designing a fighting game, what would it be like? Wow. Again, I don't think I should be killing these things, but I am. I didn't have to do that, but I'm violent. If I was designing a video game, what would it be like? I think at this point in time, even though I play them the least, I would probably make a 2D fighter. So not worried about 3D movement. So that would be a little bit less complex and maybe a easier barrier of entry. What would I do? I don't know. So with a lot of 2D fighters, a lot of them have the auto combo mechanic. I don't know if I would put that into my game, not because it's bad, as I just got done talking about accessibility, but there has to be a layer of depth so that people have more stuff to fight for later on. You got to find ways for people to have depth in what they want to do. So I think I would make a 2D fighter, but then not have the normalized auto mechanics in there. I find it more beneficial to have a hold the opposite direction blocking instead of having a block button. It's just one less thing to have to think about. At least for me, it's one less thing to think about. Whenever I think about games with blocking buttons, like if you think Mortal Kombat as a good example, to me, even though you can get used to it quickly, it's just an extra thing. And I guess that would be initially what a skill difference, big old skill diff for people to worry about. Who would win a 1v1 tournament? Umbreon or Magmar? I think Umbreon's got it. I think Umbreon would have Magmar's number. I'm not gonna lie. I think Umbreon would have Magmar's number. I think 10 out of 10 times. I just don't think that there's enough Magmar to do. A Jump Force Fighter Z. I mean, that would be golden. I don't think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that Charizard. I don't know. Charizard might get a little tired. Now I've seen quite a few lazy Charizards in my day. On a theme or setting for the game, I would make it. I like Neo Tokyo stuff. So if I could, Neo Tokyo and Cyberpunk stuff. So I would try and find a way to give it like a Ghost in the Shell aesthetic, if possible. Which isn't gonna appeal to every person. But I'm thinking like a more like Ghost in the Shell aesthetic would be something that I would try and do. I'm just saying, I've seen quite a few lazy Charizards in my day. I was not looking at my health. This is the first time I've died in the vehicle too. What the hell? I gotta look at this. Wow, we're all the way back here. Okay, I gotta lock in a little bit. Plan. Let's run that back because clearly I didn't know what I was doing. You are popping in chats a lot better than me, by the way. So we attacking each other now. Hold on. I'm just hey.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
It's not what it looks like. I'm just saying, like, when from the anime perspective, when Charizard grew up, you know, Charizard was tough, big bad, not worried about nobody, but
stay out of range and continue
Charizard didn't really want to do
until
nothing.
I bring
You know?
those AA towers down.
I know the drill.
But when he did it with
Once
style.
those towers are offline. Joke around.
'Cause I think his Charizard was a male. When they did it with style. They would. Exactly. That's exactly the point. They would find a way to make Charizard the winner, even if they weren't even a part. And Sparkin Zero. I thought about streaming that today because I knew today was gonna kind of go like this, where it's just I gotta keep talking since a lot of my stuff isn't fully set up. I'm still stuck on this. Look at the love. Why is my mouth not moving? What did I do wrong? What I had to manually reset this and remake it, but I mean I look like a happy guy. I'm just the best Oni right here, but my mouth doesn't move. So like there's so much I gotta refix. And I love it because it seems like small little things, but what goes on behind the scenes is more annoying than I realized. So yeah, point is, I thought about playing Sparking Zero today on stream. Oh! Yo! The homie got a point. I think you have my number. Speaking of that, I saw that apparently China has this new statue, and it's of Yamcha being laid out like normal. I don't know how true that is. You know, it could be an AI generated image for all I know, but apparently there's this huge statue of Yamcha laid out in China right now. And it's funny because that's how you're trying to have me. Alright, can I reach around the corner? Can I reach around? Pause. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. Hold on. We might have to pull that smash right back out. Yeah, Smash is so much fun. Actually, I think there's a Smash-esque clone that is not Brawlhalla, but there's a different one that recently came out and it's on Steam. So I might have to give that a go. Can't see as well as I think I can. My map's jammed, so I can't really tell if there's any more left in the area. Hold on. There's quite a few, it seems. Night. Get some sleep. Enjoy your last day of school. Wow. I just read what you said. Hey, hold on. Hey, you don't gotta leave me like that, man. I just wanna I don't know if my body can take a beating like that. So many shots, so many things. I might have to hop on that Sparking Zero and rank up though. Matter of fact, I think that's what I might do today. I'm lying. I'm not gonna rank up, but I might play it today. And they got tournament mode, right? They still got tournament mode in there. I might just run a bunch of tournaments and start getting money, start getting items. Oh yeah, you got me in the mood to play some. You got me in the mood to play some. If I thought it'd be a good idea, hell, I'd stop this right now and throw it on. I'll be fine. Rainy, do you know what happens to Yamcha in the series all the time? I don't think I'll be fine. I'll be hurting. I'll be hanging out with Kami. I'll be on Snake Way. I'll be sitting there with a little halo over my head. I might be. I wish it's a 3D space and it's not a traditional fighter, or else I would want to play with my nice little junk food arcade stick right here, but it's more of a controller based game. I just want to get warmed up before I bring it out on stream, you know. I did hear that Shobu's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you play it in Fighter Z. You know, I don't know if you want that problem, man. I don't know about that one. Might not like how that one ends. Why this ain't dead? Okay. It took a minute. Oh man. I've been beating up on my front tires. Play online? Yeah, you need PS Plus. Only the games that you can get on that are free to play have free online. But that's a nice touch. I forgot for a while ago that even the free games still let you play online for free. But it's just any game that costs money, you need to have PlayStation Plus to play on. You get out of bed right now. Oh, hey, hold on. Nah, you was comfy. It's the weekend. You gotta start the work week off right. You know, you were comfy. Just relax in bed, man. Go ahead. You know, matter of fact, you should go to sleep. You should go to sleep. Matter of fact, I think you could use a good night's rest. There's a lot of red dots in the area, but I don't know what's here that might hurt me. Go to the left first. That thing phased through that rock. I don't like that. Well, that time it clicked. It did what it should have did. That health bar is taking a while to go down. It's dirty work. It's dirty work. Oh man. Nah, streams is jokes today. This guy, y'all got me cracking up. Trying to get rid of this crazy. Hold on, that red light that just shined on me. I don't know what that was. My bad. I'm not trying to be rude, chat. My apologies. My apologies. I'm not trying to be rude. Let me get the big one first. Oh, we hugging the wall. We're doing flips and tricks and spin. Hold on. How's my collision hitting like that? I need to make sure I actually watch my health bar this time. Now, yeah, look, I'm about to. My whole shit's about to blow up again. Let me step back just a little bit. Let my shields recharge. I could spend some of my gels to repair the ship. I'm just not doing it. I'm hoping that those aliens don't get me. But I could definitely use all the experience I can get. Alright, they all leveled up. Oh, we're about to level up again, actually. Is there anything else on this side before I go towards that massive structure? Besides my vehicle that's literally on fire? Mass Effect crashed? Chat. You can't make this up. I would expect my computer, well, I don't expect it to anymore, but I wouldn't have been shocked if my computer crashed, but now you're telling me that the game itself crashed? Really? All I did was drive. What did I do to make it crash? We'll report it. That was wow. Well, I guess you guys see what I've been playing recently, huh? I went through I went through and beat all of Resident Evil 5 because I played it as a I should hold on, YouTube chat. I don't know how to feel about this. So yeah, I went through all of Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5, I played it one time when I was younger and I never beat it, but it was a core memory, so I got it because it was on sale. And yeah, I played through it and it's actually pretty fun. Even the game was pretty fun. Yeah, it does. Yeah, we got a CTR finally. I play my sports games. I haven't even touched Smite 2. I just got it, but look at that mouth. What that mouth do? Am I right? Call of Duty for all of you that play Call of Duty. I've never played Jack and Dexter, but I downloaded it in case I would. Life's been rough. Life's been rough. Hacker's memory and stalling. Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do at this point? What am I supposed to do now, chat? I mean, if Shobu wants, I can hop on Sparking Zero right now. But Shobu was in bed, chat. We're not gonna make Shobu get up out of bed. What happened to Mass Effect? The game crashed. The game crashed is why I'm here. Like literally, as soon as you came, the game crashed for some reason. Crack it back up? You're right. I should. How was your recording session, Baka? Getting up now? Oh man, this man's getting up. Let me see. Let me make sure I have it installed because I know you about to play that PC version. Let me see Sparking Zero real quick. Oh, it is installed and it says up to date. There was a patch on the 23rd. You know, I don't know nothing about that. View controller settings. The Steam input. Next. Oh man. Gyro behavior. I don't know. On PlayStation or PC, it depends on the game. I think on, as I hate how that happens. I need to remember that that's going to happen. You got that PlayStation controller plugged in. If you press home, press that PlayStation button. Give me back to the menu. Power. Exit big picture mode. Big picture mode always pops up. If I were to go home, right, I think on here, that's a lot of dead or alive, chat. That's a lot of dead or alive. Wow, y'all just seeing my whole library. I don't. Do I have fighters on PC? Obviously, I have. Look at this wonderful library of games. What at 592? Man, that's years worth of backlog that just ain't been touched. We got how am I stalling? I'm just seeing what game I got. Clearly, if you can't just say if I said PlayStation with the quickness. And then I go over to my game library and it's not even installed. You would have called that stalling too. Come on now, chat. Ain't nobody stalling. I'm more of a Rick Toffin guy myself. I'm not stalling. So I guess it has to be PC. The only thing I got installed at this point in time would be Sparking Zero. So if you want to hop on Sparking Zero, you know what I'm saying. We can do that. we can do that. I mean, unless you got Grand Blue, you want to hop on Grand Blue, maybe even some Guilty Gear. Unless you want to hop on something for the stream. Kimetsu no Yaiba, I didn't even finish beating that game. What are we punishing me for? Cringe game library? Hello? What's cringe about it? What would be cringe about this game library? What are we being punished for?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Okay. I'll double down. What are we being punished for? Any reasoning, chat? More stale time take. Fair enough. Fair enough. You got me. I saw what you typed. Sparking Zero's been started. Okay, chat. I guess I'm getting on Sparking Zero. What a time to be alive. Because I didn't know I'd see the day where this is happening. Let me open Steam up. Y'all. Shobi, you don't gotta do this, my guy. You know they gonna try and put me through the tutorial anyways. You know, let's press play. Grab a controller and kick back. This game needs a controller for the best experience. So grab an Xbox controller or a DualSense controller, or really any kind of controller-looking device that can connect to your PC. This game is very kind and cozy, telling me something like that. I hit him with the okay though. All I gotta do is change source, so we gotta do this live. Put the console in rest mode. Hold on. It launched in full screen, so now you guys, I don't know what you guys see. Oh, it's black. We're gonna PC capture. Remote play is gone. We got to get that Sparking Zero Unreal Engine going. It's going. That's interesting. Why is it on this screen? Oh, probably because I didn't click on it, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust the setting to move it over. You reading the controller? Oh, I didn't even read it. No, it's on the opposite monitor. It's on the opposite monitor. Y'all can see this the first time loading this game up. I got the agreements. You know, look, it's telling me language. Like, come on now, chat. Y'all want me to be up there for everything? Window borderless, VSync off. We gonna. I don't know if this game gonna start asking me some personal questions. Hold on, we gonna go to face cam real quick. I don't have no background anymore. No, that's the wrong face cam. That's why. Hi everybody. This got to be reset up. But here we are. We're over here. How's it going? We gotta fix some stuff. Window mode. Yeah, we want it in window, not borderless. And we want to lower the resolution so that's a little bit smaller. VSync off. Motion blur. Got to turn it. I can't do with that. We got to turn that off. Confirm. Now we got to move this over. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, so a lot of stuff for Baka that hasn't been here. Oh my goodness. Who's here? Who's here? Dynamic range off and on. What's that mean? Change the height to it's not on by default. I guess I don't have that. Brightness standard. Background music on. Battle SFX. This got a lot of options. Chat, this got a lot of options. I know y'all don't see it yet, but we got a Anime background music. Hold on. Players can adjust the controls and battle assist settings to match their preferences while playing. Current settings is standard. Would I like to apply? Sure, they got me with the standard settings. Oh man, that man hit me with the Pokemon jingle. That man hit me with the Pokemon jingle. That man is here. That man is here. Oh, but it doesn't realize that he's here. Oh no, it does. He's here. Chat. Hold on. We got us a problem. Hold on. There's a problem in chat. Hold on. Oh no. I don't even know the controls. I'm about to hop in blind. Start game, quit game. All right, it don't ask me no more questions, chat. We're about to go right back to the yeah, we're here, chat. So you say you playing with Chatsu, right?
I mean, if you want me to.
Nah, that would be embarrassing. If you actually beat me with Chatsu, I would please don't, because I couldn't live that down my damn self. Like,
I said, whatever you want, bro, I got you.
Oh, this game look good. Well, it's about to we got button mashers. Oh, hold on. We got a quick little tutorial to teach me what to do. Move around, jump.
You gonna need it.
Fly. Oh shit! Don't say that. and these two. Oh, we got to press it at the same time. Oh, I can't press the same buttons. Oh man. I'm trying, Vegeta. I'm trying my best to get serious. This ain't a joke. When far, you got to get that dodge. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna remember none of this.
You ain't got that muscle memory?
Oh, nah, not unlocked. Not today.
Oh, Lord, that's gonna be funny.
Oh, we got key blast. Okay, we can charge just with the hold of a button. All right, hey, Vegeta, kicking my ass. Oh, there's a guard button. Oh my God, Vegeta, calm down. Oh yeah, this about to be bad, chat.
You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
Oh, there's a counter as well. Okay. All right. Fight harder, and he's already trash talking. He's warming me up for you. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this.
I believe in you.
Chat, this I don't know how this about to go. Oh yeah, you don't like other men seeing you woman. I get it. Hey, that tutorial was rough. Y'all don't understand. Somebody got to tell them that tutorial was tough, chat.
Sure.
Sure. I suppose I should end this YouTube stream and restart it for some so that people know it's not Mass Effect anymore. I'll edit it in studio later.